We welcome you into HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic. Glad that you're with us. Joel Hilsman, Jerron Matherin, and our SUV TV courtside seats. It is the Atlanta Celtics under the direction of head coach Pat Harper, taking on Team Huncho under the direction of head coach Johnny Floyd. Two of the teams through the first two travel weekends of the teams we've seen standing up there with good performances. The Celtics undefeated. What are you expecting to see in this contest, Jerron?
I'm expecting to see a dogfight. There's some kids out here trying to prove themselves, and that's what I want to see. We got matchups all over the floor. These teams match up perfectly, and I'm ready to see a dogfight. Who's going to come bring that energy, attitude, and get this W?
It is going to be very interesting. Each team now, let's see, yesterday the Celtics had a victory over AC Georgia and a victory over ABC Elite. And then dating back to Friday, a victory over the Atlanta Express. So 3 victories so far this weekend, paired with 2 victories last weekend, 5-0 start. It'll be Matt Cleveland, Jabari Smith, Miles Rice, Taylor Owens, and J.D. Davidson for the Atlanta Celtics. They're all in white tops, white bottoms, green numbers, and black trim. Tyler Shirley, Isaac Abidi, Andrew McConnell, Jalen DeLoach, and Travis Burris for Team Huncho. All in the black tops, black bottoms, the multicolored rainbow numbers. We are underway. They have made an adjustment. We will play 16-minute halves. Thank you. Good ball. Tip one by the Celtics, and here's J.D. Davidson. Davidson across the timeline, worked on by Burris. Gives it on the high post to Smith. Lost it on the floor, but it's close to the end line. Down in the corner, out of bounds, and let's see. It will go to Huncho.
And there he is early, Burris, attacking the ball, playing aggressive D. One of the kids to look out for, ready to improve his stock and make a name for himself.
Burris out of South Cobb High School. Andrew McConnell has it. Worked on by Davidson. First opening possession now for Huncho. Tyler Shirley pops to the top. Worked on by Owens. Owens had a very good day yesterday overall, all things considered. Almost shot the passing lane with a steal with Davidson. A long 3. McConnell no good. Tip fight for the rebound. And a foul called on Abidi. An offensive foul called on Isaac Abidi. Abidi out of Westover High School in Albany, Georgia. South Georgia. Here comes Rice across the timeline now, this time on the point. Worked on by McConnell. They give it to Jabari Smith. Jabari, a couple of moves, pulls the jumper, falls on his fanny, but it goes to the bottom of the net for Jabari Smith in the face of Isaac Abidi to crack the seal on this one, 2-0 Atlanta Celtics.
That's a good matchup right there. That length by Abidi, known for his shot blocking ability. You got him against Jabari Smith in that extremely long wingspan mixed range game. Also, I see they have DeLoach on Cleveland. I'm looking at that matchup as well.
Abidi shot is no good. Rebound out of the guard spot is Rice. He's pushing it. Bounces it up ahead to Owens in the corner. Owens now going to drive on the attack. Left his feet on the pass to Jabari. Jabari pump fakes and goes baseline. Jabari with a reverse. It was blocked by Shirley. He recovers, turns, shot, air ball, rebound, and now here comes Andrew McConnell. McConnell in the middle, running the break. McConnell doesn't have the numbers, but goes on the attack. Layup, no good. Tip followed by Abidi. Or was that DeLoach? Let's give it to DeLoach. Jalen DeLoach with the offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. We're even at 2. Davidson on the drive, out of bounds. Coach Pat Harper comes out. He's got the star power on the bench with him today, son. Jalen and Jared both on the bench supporting their dad, who is a tactician. I've talked about it all weekend. Jabari padding Moses Malone numbers, can't get the finish though. Here comes McConnell up the right side, now back to Burris, and they'll sit and be easy with it. Coming up on 2.5 minutes gone by between Huncho and the Celtics, and it's even at 2-2. Coach Floyd clapping persistently, wanting to see the offense ran. A little Iverson cut for Tyler Shirley. He pulls it, no good. It hit the top and tape out of bounds. Coach Harper wants the ref to be a little quicker on calling it as it hit the top. I'm with it, and now Tyler Shirley has to tighten up the laces. Cleveland will be the trigger, and it looks like
Celtics, hey, you in.
They will pick it up at half. Gives it to Owens on that left elbow. Owen holds it now to Jabari Smith. Jabari worked on by Shirley. Shirley and DeLoach aggressive, and now Cleveland got it blocked by DeLoach out of bounds. Deloach has been on the defensive effort all weekend, and Cleveland, who's had a pretty solid weekend at 14.6 points per game, to go with 32 last week, it was sent away. Here's Burris now, worked on by Rice. Rice right up in his stuff, reaching for his cookies. Burris one way and the other. Where's the 5 count at? And now he's going to drop it off to Deloach. Show the range. Jumper. Hill of the rim, no good. J.D. Davison skies for the rebound, and now here come the Celtics. Davison turning on the Jets with the left-hand dribble into the forecourt. Shovels it over to Smith. Smith, catch fire. Right wing 3. It's off the rim, no good. Deloach skies, gives it the board. Gives it to Shirley. Shirley with his head up, he angles to the right side. Now scoops it over into the corner to Abidi. Abidi now to Deloach. He goes to post up Jabari. He wants to go to work on Jabari. Jabari backs off of him. Couple jab steps. One dribble. Step back Abidi. Good defense. He closed it out. Davison now has McConnell. They got him trapped in the corner. Caught over to Abidi. Abidi now worked on Davison. Turning, fading in the lane. It's no good. Rebound secured by Jabari Smith.
That was a good look. I like that look by Abidi. Yes, knocked that down, but I like that look.
Jabari with 3 boards so far in the early going. Here's Rice. The defensive efforts are there. Rice in and out dribble. Goes, and it was bothered and blocked off the window. Rebound comes off now. Burris will push it in transition. Burris in the middle. They don't have numbers. He bounces it off to Abidi. Abidi lost it, and now Abidi may get hit with a foul. That'll be his second one. So the defensive efforts on both sides of the floor right now, speaking volumes. We take a look at our SCB TV instant replay. Here comes Jaden Harris into the contest. Andrew McConnell will take a seat. Isaac Obidi goes out as well. Let's see who's going to come in for Obidi. I'm missing who. No, Obidi's going to stay. Coach Floyd said no, stay. Jaden Harris had a big night Friday night for Team Huncho. Rice across the timeline. Coach Harper calls out the play. Picked up the dribble, now gives it to Jabari on that right side. Here's the Cleveland. Cleveland's going to drive hard to the hoop. Block. Goaltend. So Matt Cleveland's first 2 comes because Isaac Obidi interfered with it.
That was a good job by Cleveland to stay tight. One dribble, quick, get it up on the glass and get those 2 quick ones.
Cleveland trying to come and attack. 9 points. His high end of the weekend is 23. So Burris across the timeline between the rings, now over to Jaden Harris. Harris gets the screen from Dara Olanad, who just came in off the Huncho bench. Out of bounds off of the Celtics to be Huncho basketball. Huncho moving right to left as you view it here on SUV TV's live continuing coverage of the HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic. Joel Hilsman and Jerron Matherin in our SUV TV courtside seats. 10.5 to go here in this opening half. 4-2. Harris on the side gives it in to Deloach. Deloach got bumped. And Matt Cleveland sent it back in his face. Cleveland with a block of Deloach. Here comes J.D. Davison surveying, now stops at the top. Spins it over, good extra pass. Owen is going to go baseline. He met right there by Olanad. He got it back up, and then Deloach sent it away. Deloach is everywhere, and Burris was coming away in a foul, and let's see, will it be on Owen? And Deloach, man, X factor with the defensive stuff now. But the block by Matt Cleveland on the other end, and you see Deloach coming in with that block. So defense now, the tune right now. I'm absolutely loving it. Harris will walk it across the timeline.
And you love these matchups again, because just like we saw with the last game, these teams are not scared of each other. They're not scared of names on jerseys. They want this smoke.
Harris going to drive left of the lane all the way, and it was sent away. Blocked to the blackboard by Davison. Out to Cleveland. Cleveland recovers it. Cleveland to Rice in the corner. A 3 on the way. Miles Rice tripped the nets. Miles Rice, a 3. Matt Cleveland, the assist. Davidson with the block to start the defense, the offense. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, if anyone has earned tremendous respect over this weekend, who's seen his name go up, it's been Miles Rice. Miles Rice is looking at himself as a difference maker in this game today. As we resume action here, Jaden Harris brings the ball up court.
Goes around the Deloach screen. Here's Olanad. Try to go high-low to Deloach. Foul call. Jabari put an elbow in his back. Foul on Jabari Smith. Each team with 2 team fouls. 7-2, 3, no good. Olanad high and tipped it in. Dara Olanad.
That's been Olanada for the last year and a half. Rebound and putbacks. Keep it simple.
Olanado. Let me make sure I get all the syllables out. I apologize, Dara. 7-4. Stop jumper. L.J. Thomas. Off the bench and into the scorebook, L.J. Thomas. Thomas is in. Owen is out. Here's inside. Thomas gets the steal. 2 possessions, 2 plays. Matt Cleveland flying down the floor. Lost it on the floor. Jump ball. Possession will go to Huncho. 9-4 with 8:33 to go.
Oh, no, just the Loach. He wants the dog in him. Cleveland on the ground, a little ginger. Shirley went to reach to help him up. Deloach pushed him out the way. Not knocking down, I'm just saying it's not right now. It's wartime.
Jaden Harris across the timeline. Double high for him. He's going to angle to the right, go behind the back, now pick it, whip it over to Dara. Dara goes up. Traveling violation. It didn't matter. The long arm of Jabari Smith-Law was coming through with a block. Substitution. Now Cam Blunt in for Tyler Shirley. Huncho is deep. The Atlanta Celtics are deep. Mixing and matching will be fun in the contest. Glad that you're with us on your tablet, your phone, your desktop, your laptop, or hey, as the name suggests, your TV. Davidson hesitates, drives and scores. J.D. Davidson. Oh, man, a beautiful hezzy. It was not scared. Went strong to the hoop and finished with the right hand. With a little off the window, a little kiss. Here's Jaden Harris now working on the left side. He angles back to the middle. Goes around to the low screen one way and the other. Now Jaden fading away. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off Jabari Smith. Long lead pass might be too far for Davidson, and it is. Jabari got the rebound, his 4th of the day, but the lead pass was too far. And now a timeout called by Coach Floyd, 7:31. They trail 11-4. The Atlanta Celtics have the lead. I'm loving the defensive intensity on both sides, but now I think this timeout, Jerron, has to do something with Huncho and offensively putting the basketball in the hoop.
They have to get something going together. They have to find something, a way to get out of this timeout, draw up something good, a good set, and get a good shot off to get some momentum going.
Taking a look at our SUV TV instant replay, Andrew McConnell. And yes, it was Deloach on the tip. Excellent work from our entire SUV TV crew. Glad that you're with us. We're at a gymnasium in Swanee, Georgia. Team Huncho in the black with the multicolored numbers, and the Atlanta Celtics are all in the white. The Celtics uniforms, I love them, man. Hooping uniforms with a modern throwback feel to them. Here comes Jaden Harris into the forecourt. Harris dribbles to the right now. Olanado will come with the screen, and also one from Deloach. Not there. There's a mismatch switch now, but the versatility of Jabari can handle it. A lot of dribbling from Jaden Harris. He drives in, put it up, bothered and blocked. Smith got it. Out to Cleveland. They're running their own 3-on-2. Cleveland alley up to Davidson. No hoop. Rebound out to Olanado, and now here come pushing in is Andrew McConnell. McConnell hesitates, gets below the foul line, drives to the right hand. No, they cannot buy a field goal inside the hoop. Rebound comes out Reddish. Reddish to J.D. Alley to Cleveland. Alley-oop from J.D. Davidson to Matthew Cleveland. And they push the lead out to 9, 13-4 with 6:46 remaining. Offense is a problem right now for Huncho. Harris now into the forecourt. Between the rings, worked on by Thomas. Gets the screen. Now he switched out. Here's Deloach. Deloach going to attack. Back to Harris. He wanted to pull it, but now he got Cleveland off his feet. Dumped it off to Deloach. Block. Foul call. Man, oh man. Jabari Smith came with great defense. I'll take that foul anytime.
Sure, and that was a great dump off by Jaden. But back to what you said about Jabari. Listed 2 points only, but you've seen how many different ways he's affected the game with just his length, his size. And the more aggressive he gets, you're going to get plays like this, and they won't be fouls all the time.
Deloach no good on the free throw. Excellent point. I like how his body is continuing. He's going to be lean, but he's just a little toned. I've said it all weekend. And he walks in the gym with 20 quietly, 30 loudly, or Floyd, he get out of my way. Deloach free throw good. He split them. They had to have that point. It's an 8-point game, under 6.5 to go. Davidson walks it into the forecourt, picked up defensively by Jaden Harris. Smith gives the screen that he reds off. He comes back this way with it. One way and the other. Now going to go powering down the lane. It was tipped. Reddish recovers. Reddish on the attack. Flipped it up. No, DeLoach changed the shot. Lead pass up ahead to Blunt. Blunt going to challenge Smith and lay up good. Cam Blunt. His first field goal, 13-7. Thomas into the forecourt. Thomas going to drive on Blunt. Kicks it to the corner to Reddish. Reddish now has McConnell on him as they'll be patient and set it up. 5:45 to go, and now a whistle away from the ball. Let's see, who is the call on? Call is on DeLoach. DeLoach hit with the foul. The ref shaking his head as though he didn't agree, but DeLoach is going to be aggressive. You got a KYP, Mr. Ref. Know your personnel. So it'll be side out of bounds for Davidson as the trigger. DeLoach takes a seat. And now let's see what's the hold up. Okay, we got it. Ready for playing in. Davidson goes way into the backcourt. The L.J. Thomas, who's had a solid weekend as well and a solid start to the travel ball season, no matter how augmented it is. Cleveland has it, worked on defensively by Ellis. Drives on a foul. Good attack from Matthew Cleveland. I mentioned the 32 points per game last week. Now it's 14.6 this week. I'm interested to see how he plays against this Huncho team that has numerous guys who aren't afraid of him.
All I'm going to say is Team Huncho has done their homework.
Cleveland free throw clanks off, no good. Owen and A.J. White now in. Talon Owen and A.J. White in. Davidson takes a seat and Aaron Richards takes a seat. Aaron Reddish, excuse me. Cleveland one more. No good. Rebound Ellis. Ellis jumping out of the gymnasium already. That's Monroe High School, Albany, Georgia. Harris on the drive attacking on Cleveland, and he got hit with the foul. Jaden Harris not afraid of the attack and will go to the free throw line out of Norcross High School, formerly Stratford Academy. He had one of his better ball games on Friday night when Coach Cabral Huff and I did the contest. I didn't know who he was for a half. Just, you know what, that's 3 times I've been embarrassed this weekend, now that I think about it. Jaden Harris' free throw is good. I didn't know who Jaden Harris was. I didn't recognize the defensive unit from a known AAU team, and then all of a sudden I lost my mind and didn't know that KG was with Adidas. I mean, that's just 3 goofs. Oh my God.
You've just been working too hard, Joel. It's all right.
Just somebody don't make a meme out of it, please. Or take it and make an audio clip out of it. Smith on the attack, goes off the window. No, he got his own board. He put it down on a power dribble and it's foul. Smith already has 5 boards, by the way. You mentioned the 2 points. He's working hard, and length is a problem. 13-9 with 4:54 to go. Baseline out of bounds. Cleveland will be the trigger.
And length is definitely a problem when you know what to do with it.
Owen a 3. Karam's off. Rebound out of the guard spot to Jaden Harris. Harris quickly into the forecourt. Harris gonna go downhill on White. Counted out, foul. Jaden Harris turned him around, went and scored, and won. Jaden Harris is a different Jaden Harris. Had White turned around as you look at our SCV TV instant replay, driving right into your mobile device. Harris. Now a little push here from Huncho. The free throw is short. Cleveland on the glass.
Don't you love a good utilized timeout, Joe?
Love it. Out of the timeout. Steal. Harris racing. Tipped away. Recovered. Foul. Nope. Out of bounds. Harris could not save it. Shirley is back into the contest. Maurice Ellis is in as well, and he runs right to Matt Cleveland with a lot of bounce in his step. No fear. Thomas is asking Cleveland to go through. He doesn't. He goes into the corner. So Thomas drives. They shut it off. So he pulls back, pulls the jumper. It's long. Rebound comes off to Maurice Ellis. Ellis now with the blazing speed, slows it up, gives it to the guard, and Harris comes into the front court. Picked up by Thomas. 4:10 in a moving clock in the first half, 13-11. An opportunity to tie it now for Team Huncho. Shirley gives the screen. Behind the back pass, Shirley now going to work on Smith. Drives, jumper, high arcer, high rim, back rim, no. Rebound underneath, put it on the floor. Bouncing, and fell off. Cam Blunt attacking and will go to the free throw line, and now substitutions. Rice and Davidson will come back in for the Celtics. Cam Blunt out of Berkmar High School.
Cam Blunt, another one of those guys. Solid player, knows his role, effective.
Blunt free throw is good.
Been consistent over the weekend, to say the least.
The thing about this Huncho team, they can beat you so many ways without a pronounced scorer. It's a pretty solid, evenly balanced team. Overall, all things considered, with a couple of goons, and I use that in a loving term, a good basketball term, in Deloach. Deloach will get on your nerves, man.
Yeah, every team, you need a couple of them in the stable at all times.
In the stable, I like that one.
Because between him and Ellis, keep watching Cleveland.
We're tied at 13, by the way. Davidson, a three. Good. They talked about he needed to work on his J. Well, take that with you. A three ball. 16-13. Davidson with 5 in the contest. Long three. Well, anything you can do, I can do better, and I'm a known shooter. My name is Andrew McConnell. From deep, 16 all. Rice blowing to the hole. Up. Foul call as he went up hard.
These guards are going at it.
So Miles Rice will be going to the free throw line. Free throw good from Rice. Rice will be going to Sandy Creek High School, coming over from East Side. And he and Jabari will make a nice 1-2 punch combo. Both free throws are good. He has 5 points. Push the lead out to 18-16. Three minutes to go. Here's a screen and a foul on Ellis. Wow, I was looking at some off-ball action, came back. Was he set all the way?
Gonna have to go to the replay on that. That's a questionable one, though.
Thomas blazing to the hoop, stops, and then will get hit with a traveling violation. I don't know, stick him on the bottom of his shoes. 18-16, and now here comes Deloach in, Ellis out. So it looks like Deloach and Ellis have the responsibility of guarding Matthew Cleveland. A tag team affair.
And they are letting him feel it. Love taps in and out in his ear.
Harris, and now they're going to get a screen call again on Deloach. So back-to-back illegal screens, Coach Floyd upset. Just shaking his head. Back-to-back possessions, they've been hit with the illegal screen. J.D. Davidson across the timeline. Out of Calhoun High School, Davidson drives, lost it, out of bounds, off of Hondo. And Coach Floyd right there and hit with a technical foul. I didn't agree with that. Technical foul called on Coach Floyd. 18-16. 2:11 to go. In an intense ball game, Coach Floyd just showing some intensity. So Miles Rice will be at the free throw line to shoot the tech. Uh-oh. What's that old school saying? He split them. So a tech hit, 19-16, it'll be side out of bounds. Coach Floyd is still having he's having a good conversation with the official across the way that's trying to help him out right there with him. The official across the way or closest to you is the one who called a tech. 20 to So now Rice will be going back to the free throw line, living there now out of the last few moments. .156 to go. Rice makes them both. 21-16, 1:56 to go. 5-point advantage for the Celtics. So here's Burris, and Burris has been quiet in this contest. Here's Cam Blunt. Blunt worked on by Owen, goes around to the low screen, stops and pulls the three. He knew it was off, tried to chase it down. Smith got the rebound, outlet it now to Davidson. Davidson swings it to Rice. Rice dumps it off to Owens, who was coming on the backside. Got caught underneath, gets it back to Cleveland. Cleveland is worked on by McConnell. Shoots a pass in, good ball movement. Jabari to Owen, no good. Rebound hit the floor and picked up by Abidi. Jabari has 6 boards, by the way. Here's McConnell. McConnell now coming down, 70 seconds. Tricky dribble, sidestep, 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound, tip, comes off to Jabari. Jabari putting it on the floor, gets it up ahead to Owen. Owen walked with the basketball.
It's like that moment the Celtics get a defensive rebound. They always have, it seems like, 2 or 3 guys just ready to run down the court, ready for easy transition lays.
Rebound by Smith again. Smith now has 7 boards in this first half. A whistle is called, so Jabari right now not putting it in the hoop, but getting it off the window. 41 and 1/10 seconds, 21-16. Coach Harper having a word with Owen. Talon Owen out of Cherokee. Someone I know you are high on, and Owen from Cherokee, Canton, Georgia. Free throw, Jabari on the way, good.
I'm always interested to see how he mixes in with these group of guys. Another player knows his role, good to 7 to 10 points a game. Doesn't go too out of his way to, make plays. He just keeps it simple in the offense and can be a crucial part at times for this team.
Had a 15-point effort yesterday in a starting role. Jabari will get one more, trying to push that lead out to 7, and does. So Jabari makes both free throws. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Final 40 seconds. Harris into the forecourt. 23-16. Screen from Deloach. Harris didn't use it. Now spins it to the corner to Burris. Burris going to attack on the baseline. With a floater. Good. I just called him up. Travis Burris with the lefty float. Rice gonna blow or try to go right by McConnell. McConnell sticks and stays with him. Now Jabari turns up. No, and a foul by Deloach. Who got him on the way down? He got him on the way up, I should say, excuse me. And Jalen Deloach. Is that 4 on Deloach? 8 and 8/10 seconds. As Jabari Smith will go back to the free throw line. He just stuck 2 in a row. Free throw good. He stuck 3 in a row. Push the lead out now to 6. 24-18 with 8 and 8/10 seconds. One more coming up for Jabari. Goes through his free throw routine. Big, long, 6'9", 6'10" guy. Free throw is good. He's 4 of 4. He has 6 points and 7 boards here in this first half. Here's Burris floating to beat the horn. No, tip follow Arenado. Arenado with his second putback tip like that. And we are at the end of the first half. A well-played first half that sees the Atlanta Celtics have a 25-20 lead on top of Team Huncho. Come on back. You're watching the HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic exclusively on SUV TV.
SUV TV at the CP3 Rising Stars campus.
SUV TV's 2019 NBA Draft Day coverage.
Anthony Edwards Collegiate Decision presented by the Georgia Hoop Circle on SUV TV.
SUV TV brings the game to the audience. You give a better focus on the actual game at hand. Sometimes you could tell it's just a running camera by itself sitting there, but with SUV TV, it's more of a personal experience.
Just the exposure, being able to see games that you normally wouldn't be able to see, not only here locally, but across the country.
Those angles make you pick up different things as a coach, as an evaluator. They're giving you great quality, nobody talking in the background. I think it brings basketball to the forefront.
Whether it's a family member was in a different state, they can watch the game, or just bringing in more coverage for these players, or if it just allows us to raise more money for something like Susan G. Komen. And so I think this event has grown because you guys have been a part of it the whole entire time.
SUV TV has given a different light to kids that don't always get the best exposure.
The commentary that goes along with the games, I think is always interesting.
It's down.
Oh, yes, sir. It brings something to the table that no other streaming aspect can bring, no matter how hard they try right now.
Dayton Avian Williamson at the buzzer. That is how you get the Peachtree Corners Invitational started. And that will do it. Thanks for joining us.
Joe Hilsman and Jerron Matherin back here with you on SUV TV's continuing coverage of the HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic. 25-20 in the Atlanta Celtics lead. Team Huncho, quick first quarter, first half thoughts, Jerron.
I love the energy Huncho brought defensively. They put the toughness out there. They brought the energy. They let them know they were here to play. Now I'm ready to see them play some basketball now. It's time to score.
Taking a look quickly at some first half numbers for the Atlanta Celtics. Miles Rice had 8. Jabari Smith had 6. J.D. Davidson 5. Matt Cleveland had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scorers for Team Huncho. Blunt, Arenado, and Harris each with 4. The Celtics are in white. They will move now right to left as you view it. Team Huncho is in black. They will be on defense, and we're having a conversation with the director. I'm curious. I know what they're talking about, but I don't want to repeat it. Inside, tipped away, and now here's Smith. Smith gives it to J.D. Davidson. It's something that Coach Washington and I were talking about yesterday as far as a coach having to sit down. Matt Cleveland, baseline dunk. And a technical has been called. And this ref has just want us to know he's here. Was that a technical or a warning? Warning, either or. He's been all over the whistle today. 27-20. Here's McConnell. McConnell switched out and gives it out between the rings to Harris. Harris gonna go on the attack. Stop, float, get it out. A shot blocked by by Smith. Davidson on the break, lost it, but Rice was running with him, layup good. That's why you always run the floor, young fellas, with your teammates. Out of bounds, turnover. Celtic basketball, 29-20. A minute gone by, and now they're gonna give it to him on the baseline out of bounds. Gerald Jones III, as quickly as he came in, he went out. And now here comes Morris Ellis. They can't play Delos because of the multitude of fouls the young man has. Arenado goes out. Arenado with a couple back-to-back tips. Smith inbounds it to Cleveland way back near the timeline, so he runs in and gets a start and a foul call. No, it will be called on the floor. And the crowd kind of groans a little bit It's this same official. Yes, if you're wondering, it was the official that called a technical too on Coach Floyd. Turning Jabari, fading, good, beautiful move from Jabari Smith. He has 8 points, 7 boards, and a pair of blocks. Here's Burris. Burris gonna drive right down the lane, left hand, count it, and the foul. Guess who made the call? The same ref. Burris.
Burris has such an effective, cool, patient game. Very efficient, knows what he's doing. Good addition to South Cobb.
Steal. Now here comes Harris. Harris lost it, and now Rice has it. Up ahead, Cleveland will go in and dunk it home. So Matt Cleveland now has 8 points. And it's a 10-point game, 33-23. Drive, score. Nice move by Andrew McConnell. Bounce it. Now here's Jabari Smith. Jabari turning, fading, jumper. Jabari, no. Rebound comes off now out of the guard spot. Now, McConnell. McConnell has JD coming up from behind him, but he flies in anyway. Okay, I'm out of Lanier High School. My name is Andrew McConnell, and I'm bringing you to work. 33-27, cut it back to 6.
That was Burris. That was Burris.
That was Burris?
Yes,
Excuse
sir.
me.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, Burris. I'm out of South Cobb, and I was giving you the work. And Coach Greg Moultrie, okay, I messed up. My bad. I know it's your guy. Rebound off for the window. Here comes McConnell. McConnell lead pass up ahead to Ellis. Ellis back out to Harris. Harris stops a long two. It caroms off. No rebound tip. Back out to Shirley. To McConnell. A deep three. No. Hill of the rim. Rebound comes off to Owen. Owen up ahead to Davidson. Davidson's got Owen running with him. Good pass off to Owen. Get it out. Get it out of Hill. A swat from Ellis. Here comes Burris angling back this right. In the corner. Pump fake Shirley. Now back to Burris. A 3-ball in and out. Booming. They wanted to explode on the bench. Davidson back this way. Davidson flying through the air. Foul call on the attack. In action right there. Take a look at our Tip-Off Classic replay. I'm eyeing you. Yeah, boy. If he would have got the English and got that turned off the window, I might would have walked out this door behind me.
It was there.
J.D. Davidson at the free throw line out of Calhoun, Alabama.
And this is what I talked about a little bit in the beginning of the half. You could see Huncho is starting to play basketball. They came out, they were making it known they're here, they were getting into the players' ears. They were trying to be more physical than actually hooping. Now they're slowing it down, running sets, playing ball, making a good push right here.
Davidson put in both free throws, pushed the lead to 8. 12 and a half to go, 35-27. Here's a Beatty spinning on Jabari. Another block. Oh, my God. It's the same ref on this end. He needs a haircut. He needs to go somewhere because he's just blowing the whistle. That's all Wilson, man. Good Lord. A Beatty would be going to the free throw line. He's sucking the momentum out of the gym like a Hoover upright. Free throw good from a Beatty.
Not the Hoover.
That was all ball from Jabari Smith. Free throw, good from Abidi. 35-29, 12-20 to go. Here's Davidson into the forecourt. Davidson bounces in, knocked away out of bounds off of Abidi. Davidson looks and gives it back to Cleveland. Cleveland gonna try and come on the attack. Abidi one way and the other. Turning, jumper, fell off, no. Jabari, rebound up, no. And it comes off. Jabari got the rebound, he's got 8. And now Matt Cleveland is down on the floor. And the crowd across the way asking something, and now whose possession is it going to be? You know who's in the middle of it though, right? Yeah, that guy. Celtics retain possession. Here's Jabari. Jabari works across the lane, put it up with the right hand. Oh, just beautiful move from Jabari Smith. He's in double figures now with 10 to go with the 8 glass swipes. A long 3, McConnell stripped it in. And Drew McConnell from distance. McConnell now has 3, 5, 7, 10 in the game. Cleveland in the corner. Thomas was flashing, and now they gets it to him. Thomas goes baseline. Beautiful spin. Layup good. Man, he went spin cycle on the baseline, and a beautiful lay from L.J. Thomas. He has 4. 7-point game. Harris flying back this way off the window. Good, Jaden Harris.
Strong finish right there.
Communicating on defense is Huncho as Thomas comes into the forecourt. Golly. Foul called on Burris. 5 fouls called in the half. All by the same ref. Burris, jumper, no. Rebound comes off to Harris. Harris now chases it into the front court. Harris spins it across. Burris, lefty floater in the lane, left it short. Tip, fight for it, out of bounds. It will stay with Huncho. 39-34. Coach Floyd giving instructions now. Looks and gets it in to McConnell. McConnell circles back out to the left wing, and they'll set up. Coach Harper out high, wanting his defense to get together. So McConnell pulls a deep 3 and strips the net. Andrew McConnell goes to Lanier High School. He shot that one from Lake Lanier and caught all the bass from deep. 39-37, a 2-point game. Huncho bench now chanting defense. Jabari Smith, one dribble, lost it, recovers. Jabari cuts to Cleveland in the lane. Cleveland fading jumper, in and out. Isaac with the board. Abidi now over to Jaden Harris. They got an opportunity to tie. They've been coming from behind a lot today. They tied it at 13. Now trying to tie it at 39 as we come up on 10 minutes even and a moving clock. Burris lost it, recovered it, shovels it over to McConnell. Another 3. Oh, man, it was about to get loud, and Cleveland is running in transition. Cleveland puts it in the left hand. J.D. Davidson, he wanted to pull it. He's patient. He goes to the foul line, nothing there. Cleveland now open, pump fake, put it on the floor. One dribble, fading jumper, Cleveland. It caroms off. Abidi on the glass. Abidi will clear it and wait for McConnell. You might want to pick him up, J.D. He can pull it from there. McConnell comes up, looks over at Harris and gives it to him. Rice coming to the scorer's table now with 9:25 and a moving clock. Harris wanted to pull the 3, now back over to McConnell. Davidson steps up a step now and gets a count on him. He knows he's going to pull that thing. Shirley, one move, pump fake, got Thomas off his feet and scored. Tyler Shirley, a nice move, his first field goal.
Jabari Smith is not guarding that. Shirley's going to hit that shot more times than not.
Even ball game at 39. Davidson across the timeline. Smith is going to give him the screen. Davidson turns on the Jets, and they took it away. They closed the gap. Now McConnell is running. McConnell's going to stop. Right wing, 3 on the way. No, long rebound. Harris got it. It hit the floor. Blocking foul called on Thomas. And Thomas didn't like it. But Deloach now will come in. He has 4 fouls, but 8:51, he's rest, and McConnell goes out. Why? No, he's going for instruction. Abidi comes out.
You touched it, 4 fouls. This is where Deloach is coming in now, fresh body. It's been a good momentum run for Huncho. Deloach, calm down, just focus on hoops now.
8:51 to go, tied at 39. Mark it down right now. 8:51, tied at 39. 3 fouls each. Timeout call by the Celtics. Taking a look now at Andrew McConnell. Davidson was up in him. Look at it. Oh, man. 1. That's deep. Yeah, man. That's deep Lake Lanier bass shooting right there. From McConnell. Let's take it. I'll give you a quick 3, 5. He has 3 threes in the game. That's 9. He has 13 points. Does Andrew McConnell. Jabari Smith on the other side of the spectrum, 10 points, 8 boards, and 2 blocks. Coach Harper in his bench right now talking about long shots, long rebounds, and they have not been getting those. Rebounds have been hitting the floor. 8:51, 39-39, and a foul count, 3 all. Joel Hilsman, Jerron Matherin, glad that you're with us in our SUV TV courtside seats. The HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic live from Swanee, Georgia. Huncho moving left to right as you view it. Burris over to Shirley. Shirley worked on by Reddish. Goes down the lane. Long shot. Red, get it out. Reddish with great defense. They're running. Here's Cleveland in the middle. Cleveland going to go. Flip it up. No good. Rebound out of the guard spot. And Shirley's open. They don't see him. Jaden Harris with good defense from Rice, and he gets hit with a foul in the backcourt. Jabari Smith will come back in. Coach Harper and Thomas having a few words. Reddish, after the great defense, will come out. It was probably just to give Jabari an extra blow and roll with him down the stretch. This looks like the lineup that they're going to go with, all things considered. Let me set it for you. J.D. Davidson, L.J. Thomas, Matt Cleveland, Jabari Smith, and Miles Rice, the 5 on the floor for the Celtics in white. Travis Burris, Jaden Harris, Jalen DeLoach, Andrew McConnell, and Tyler Shirley, the 5 on the floor for Team Huncho. In the black, Burris across the timeline. Belt high dribble picked up by Thomas. They're looking to run actions for McConnell. They cut up for it. Mike Rice cut him off. Turn inside DeLoach. Jump hook. Good. Jalen DeLoach.
Just hoop, DeLoach. Just hoop.
The set was for McConnell to come off that right wing. It wasn't there. The second option was DeLoach to go to work. They've got a lead. 41-39. Jumper. Thomas. No good. Rebound. Shirley. Shirley gets it over now. Here's Jaden Harris. Harris surveying. They're coming in transition. He peels it back up. Picked up defensively by J.D. Harris. Now he's going to drive to the lane. Left hand. It was bothered by DeLoach. DeLoach got the rebound. It was bothered by Davidson. And DeLoach attacking the glass with all of that energy, hard work, hard hat, and effort, and going to the free throw line, Jalen DeLoach.
And you said it before the tip. X factor.
DeLoach on the day is 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He goes through his free throw routine, clanks it off the back iron, no good. Cam Blunt is in, McConnell out, Shirley out. Olanado comes in as well. So L.J. Thomas is out, Talon Owen is in for the Celtics. 7:38 to go. One more free throw coming for Jalen DeLoach. In the air. No good. Jabari, another board. He's got 9. He's 1 board away from a double-double effort. Here's Rice now. The Davidson picked up by Harris. Gonna try and get it. Jabari on the post. Nothing there. Now Rice feeds it to him. He popped at the elbow. 2 dribbles. Moves in. Good defense from DeLoach. Here's Cleveland. Cleveland, elbow jumper. Good, Matt. Cleveland got to the spot, pulled it in. He's in double figures with 10. Even contest at 41. Clock coming up on 7 minutes. Burris angles to the right side. Picked up defensively by Rice. Goes around to the DeLoach screen. Olanado picks it up. Under 7 minutes now. Kind of what you expected right now, Jerron, with 6:50 to go in a tie game?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defense, toughness, coaching. People have something to prove out here right now.
Blunt goes baseline, stops and retreat, dribbles it back out. Harris catch a 3 on the way. Bridle it right on down the milk crate. Jaden Harris, a deep 3. He has 9 in the contest. 44-41, 6:25. Harris into the forecourt. Defensively picking up J.D. Davidson. Here's Rice around the Smith screen. Rice driving, put it off the window. Oh, you Miles Rice, you're something special. He has 12.
Special. Miles Rice has been on it.
Burris now brings it across. DeLoach waves off Olanado. They're going to go 2-man game on this side. Burris gets below the foul line. Pump fake over to Cam. Cam step back, a 3. He forced it. No good. Long rebound again. What Coach Harper was talking about. He just crossed his arms right here on the bench because he just said that in the timeout, and they still didn't get a long rebound. Here's DeLoach. DeLoach working on Jabari. Get it out. He sent it right back to him. Third block for Jabari. Back out, though. Burris will recover it. They'll run the set again. 44-43. Burris around the screen. Burris dropped it off. Aldonado layup good. He's got 6 points. All of them in timely fashion right around the rim.
You seen that, Joe? No shot clock. Burris brought it out, set it up, patient, relaxed, walked away with 2 points.
Yeah, after it was beat out of there by Jabari Smith. Cleveland on the attack, crossing the lane, air ball. Davidson tried to save it right to DeLoach. Here comes Burris running. They got a 3-point lead. Burris now turning on the Jets. Burris lost it. Reach-in foul going to be called from somewhere on the baseline, the lead official. 5:07 to go. Foul called on Owens. Aaron Reddish now racing to the scorer's table for Owens. 5:07 to go. Locked in a good one. 46-43. Glad that you're with us. SUV.TV.com, the HoopHustle.com Tip-Off Classic. We are in Swanee, Georgia. Joel Hilsman and Jerron Matherin in our SUV TV courtside seats. DeLoach has it and gives it back out now to Jaden Harris. Harris will be picked up defensively by Davidson, and they'll run their action. Here comes Aldonado with the screen. Going on top of it was Davidson. Harris, jumper, no, rebound, double-double for Jabari Smith. 10 points, 10 boards, and 3 swats. Here comes Davidson, over to Rice, open three, get it out the bottom of the net as it rattled right on down the milk crate. A 3 from Miles Rice. 15 in the contest now for Rice. 4:30 to go, even at 46. Back and forth, nip and tuck we go. Harris now has it back out to Burris. Rice was mad. He thought he could have had the cookies. Now here's DeLoach. DeLoach pointing and wanting a screen, and Coach Ford says enough. Let's talk about it. 46-46 timeout call by Team Huncho. Take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. J.D. Davidson over to Rice. Man. They had to wait on it. DeLoach got it out the bottom of the net, but it rattled right on down the milk crate. So either way you want to go with it, we'll go with it. .419 to go. 16 fouls against the Celtics. 3 team fouls against Team Huncho. Noted, 4:19 in an even contest, 46 all. Andrew McConnell been doing good work. We continue to take a look at our SUV TV beat-roll action from the Tip-Off Classic. Cleveland, Rice, Davidson, Reddish, and Smith on the floor out of the timeout for the Celtics. McConnell, Burris, Olanado, Shirley, and Harris on the floor out of the timeout for Huncho. Huncho in the black, the Celtics in the white. Side out of bounds. Out of the timeout, what do you get? Burris around the screen. Run something on that backside. There's McConnell, pump fake. Now gonna go inside. McConnell left his feet, another block. That's the 4th send away for Jabari Smith.
You can't do that with Jabari down there. You gotta have to go up or kick that back out.
4:09. 4:09 is used to clean a lot of things. Harris between the rings. Coach Floyd up giving instruction. Under 4 minutes. Harris, a bevy of dribble moves outside. Gets to the hoop. Get it out. Sent away. Davidson with a block. Now Reddish gets it up ahead to Smith. Smith gonna attack on Shirley. Goes up. Count it. Yes, sir. Jabari Smith. No foul. He played through the contact and got it in. Jabari Smith is special. Very, very, very special. Here's Burris now picked up by Reddish. 3:30 moving clock. 2-point ball game. It has been a very good game, and the defenses have had a lot to do with it. Burris on the attack of Reddish. Took the contact. Take that with you. Travis Burris out of South Cobb. Went right into Aaron Reddish and dropped it with that beautiful left hand. Even at 48.
No, that's a bad man right there. Travis Burris is a bad man.
Davidson now will get the screen from Jabari. Hands it off to Cleveland. Cleveland races across and pulls it back out between the rings. Worked on by Aldonado. Here's Rice. Rice is going to go on McConnell. Rice all the way. Miles Rice got the step and kept going, young men. Do you see that? He didn't hesitate. When he knew he had him beat, he kept going and got the 2 points. A deep three. McConnell. High, long rebound comes off the mat. Cleveland. Cleveland up ahead to Miles Rice. Rice going to come. Layup good. Miles Rice is something special as well. I got to find another adjective, but special is just so special.
You have to be on your toes with the Celtics. The defensive rebound is up. They are running, and Huncho is yet to pick up on that.
52-48, 2.5 to go. Harris, a bevy of moves. Cross-court pass now to Burris. Burris got him off his feet. Jumper rolled off. Tip, fight for it. Rebound number 11 for Jabari Smith, and a foul call. Jabari Smith right now, folks, 12 points. 11 boards and 4 blocks. That's called work. 2:19. Substitution, Shirley out, Deloach in. Trying to protect Deloach and them fouls. The game is still in the balance. Davidson comes across. A quality possession right now needed for the Celtics if they want to put distance between them. So now they may work it. You mentioned it earlier. I was going to leave it alone, but no shot clock. Here's the Jabari on that elbow. Jabari now worked on by Deloach. He's not scared of him. Put it on the floor. Pull-up jumper. Oh, man, I'm out of here. See you later. My name is Jabari Smith. You just cannot hang with me. 14 points and 11 boards. And a beautiful big-time bucket right there. Harris picked up. He's between the rings. The margin is 6 now, and the clock is at 100 seconds. Around the screen. Harris, a 3. Right back. No, they say it's a 2. A long 2 for Jaden Harris. 7.5 for Harris, 11 in the game. 90 seconds. They said it was a 2. They said it's a 2, 54-50. 85 seconds.
And Huncho get a stop.
Cleveland has it. Aldonato's there. I don't think they're going to be able to. They're going to have to foul. That's an offensive foul on Matt Cleveland. An elbow to the head. Turnover. 73 seconds. 54-50. You ought to see the cameras out in this place. And I mean the unprofessional ones. The phone camera. Coach Floyd giving out the instructions. Where is 0? Someone find 0 if you're on the team in white. Inbound to McConnell. McConnell worked on by Miles Rice, who has been absolutely huge in this second half. McConnell angles into the corner. Rice is still in his chops. A lot of dribbling now. Back out to Harris. Under a minute. Clock moving. 4-point game. Harris a 3. Badly missed. Cleveland got the ball. Taken away by Deloach and put it in. Give me my ball. That's mine and I'm putting it in. 54-52. Foul in the backcourt on Jaden Harris. He just took it away from him.
What was that word you used earlier? Boom.
Inbound to Davidson. They still got another foul to give. 2 more fouls to give before they even start shooting. They're trying to give it. Now they're not calling it. Here's Rice, 38 seconds, 54-52. There's Rice. They've got it. He tipped it away and got a steal. Deloach is coming. They've got numbers if they go. 4-on-1. Into Deloach. Catch it. Dunk it. Oh, man. Aaron Reddish. The bag. It pass wasn't protected, but they called a foul. Man, Aaron Reddish with the wonderful defense down there, giving up nothing easy. Holy, my goodness. Inside. Aaron Reddish. Give me that. His elbow hit the ball.
Run the floor on defense every time. No easy baskets when the game is this close. Shout out to Aaron Reddish. That was huge. That was huge. Ooh. Ball doesn't lie. It sends Deloach to the line. 25 seconds left.
Deloach, 1 of 4. You give up nothing easy. Wonderful play, Aaron Reddish.
Nothing easy out here, Coach. Nothing easy, Joe.
Here's some big-time free throws from Deloach now. At the line. Goes and spins it and puts it in the air. That rattled in good. It's a 1-point game. Oh, man, you Jalen Deloach. 54-53, 25 and 8 seconds. Deloach going to walk back up there again. Takes his time, sticks it up in the air. Back iron, no. Rice got the rebound and a foul immediately called with 25 and 14 seconds. They called a foul in 4/10 of a second. That's only the 6th, though. They've got one more to give. Does Huncho. Deloach upset. He missed the free throw. 54-53, 25 and 14 seconds. Huncho will pick him up full court. Everybody's in everybody's shirt. The ref actually had to run. Can you believe that? All right, he should have been running the whole game. All right, baseline out of bounds. Come on, Mr. Ref. You catching your breath? Inbound to Davidson. And he lost it out of bounds. Jaden Harris came with defense. Look at this, 23 and 9/10 seconds. And now Coach Floyd goes and grabs the clipboard. A timeout. 54-53. 23 and 9/10 seconds. Coach Harper's just going to keep his Celtics right here. I got to talk about the defensive strategy now. Now, the last time Huncho was in a timeout, they came out and executed it beautifully and perfectly. Will they have the same success this time? And how much clock do you use? Do you go for the jugular? Do you run it all the way down? Or do you give your chance an opportunity for an offensive rebound on the miss, and when do you go?
Either way, Huncho has more than enough personnel to execute whatever they need or whatever they want. You got Burris to pull it out to get that last second shot, or you can speed it up with McConnell to get 2 quick ones up.
Speaking of personnel, it'll be Reddish, Smith, Cleveland, Rice, and Davidson on the floor for the Celtics. Davidson standing right there, middle huddle, and Jabari. Who breaks the huddle? Deloach, Shirley, Burris, Harris, and McConnell. Those 3 guards have done a good job. It'll be the trigger on the baseline out of bounds of Andrew McConnell. 23 and 9/10 seconds. Huncho trailing by 1. Looking. He gets it into Burris. Burris now runs the execution. Rice on the denial. Would not let McConnell get it. He has his hands on it now with 17. McConnell a 3. Offensive foul call on McConnell. It's not a shooting foul. Timeout call. I forget there's a monitor. Let me see. Ew, he extended it. He went from here to here. Forced it. 15 and 2/10 seconds. Now if you're Huncho, you got to foul immediately. It'll be the 1-and-1. 54-53. The Celtics have a 1-point lead. Coach Pat Harper, he's got them out away from everybody on the timeout. What an absolutely good ball game. Jabari Smith, though, stealing the show, I have to tell you. 14 points, 11 boards, and 4 sendaways. But, man, Miles Rice, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 11, and 8. He has 19 in the game, 11 in this half.
Anyone garnered some respect this weekend, it was Miles Rice. He was called out, and he responded well.
Who called him out?
I'm always looking. I know big on Twitter, C. Woods is a guy out there that he keeps up via SUV TV and keeps up with what's going on. And
so he called out Miles Rice?
He put it out there. He let him know Miles Rice is coming for everybody.
Oh, okay. That kind of called out.
Yes, sir.
Inbound to Rice, foul given. 13 and 6/10 seconds. Now you got to go down here and shoot from the 15-foot mark. Reddish is back in. Offense for defense. Here comes McConnell back in. Again, offense for defense. 13 and 6/10 seconds. Olenado goes out. Rice at the free throw line. He is 5 of 6 on the day. All of those came in the first half. Massive 1-and-1 here. Got the roll. Good. Either way, though, it'll still be a 1-possession game. And Andrew McConnell is in the gym. Rice will go through his free throw routine again. He puts it up in the air. It's good. It's a 3-point ball game. They don't have a timeout. Harris coming with 12. Harris with 11 into the front court. Jaden Harris racing. Jaden Harris below the foul line. Goes up. Layup block. Rebound comes off to Jabari Smith. I didn't like that push right there. They didn't try to set anything up. Jaden Harris went all the way. The foul is given with 0.8 of a second. Not a good possession. Poor decision by Harris. I don't know if he was trying to go and get a quick 2. You got too many weapons on the team and too much time, trailing by 3. And the Celtics and Jabari Smith going to walk right here to the free throw line. And the wound is split on Team Huncho, and Jabari has the salt, looking to pour it in there with 0.8 of a second. Man, what a day from Jabari Smith. What an absolutely fine day. Free throw good. Oh, Jabari. Coach Harper says no fouls with 0.8 of a second. All they can do is throw it up in there and heave it up in there anyway. Free throw good. Look at Jabari Smith. The ball game is over. It is a 58-53 Atlanta Celtic victory over Team Huncho. A well executed game in both efforts. Jabari Smith, 16 points, 12 boards, and 4 rebounds. 12 boards and 4 blocks. Miles Rice, a fine effort. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13 plus 8. He finished with 20 in the contest. Excellent ball game. Smith and Rice led the Celtics. On the other side for Team Huncho, a good effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players scored. 11 from Jaden Harris. Andrew McConnell had 9, 11. He had 13. And Jalen Deloach, wonderful effort. Missed some big free throws, but still 2, 4, 5. He finished with 8 and a great hard hat effort. The Celtics 58, Team Huncho 53 from the HoopHustler.com Tip-Off Classic on SUV TV.